So the big question this January transfer window is, how will Mkhitaryan fit into the Arsenal side right now?
He's the sort of player that Arsene Wenger would like. He plays as one of the players in behind the main striker, and Arsenal have had a lot of those players over the years. They've lost one, of course, in Sanchez. It's a straight swap.
So a lot depends, I guess, if Aubameyang comes in, right?
Well, if Aubameyang comes in, the question would be is why did they not buy him at the start of the season? And they bought Lacazette because they're similar players, and I can't believe I don't think they play two up front.
Okay.
At the weekend, Wilshire played in the number 10 role, the position that you think Mkhitaryan would play, and they played with two holding midfield players. So I'd imagine Wilshire would drop back in alongside Xhaka. Mkhitaryan would play in behind the main striker. Ozil would play one side, Iwobi or Welbeck or another player would play on the other side.
So does it mean bad news for any one particular player? I mean, Jack Wilshire, perhaps, if the number 10 was his preferred role?
I think he now wants to be a normal midfield player. I think it's a strange position to play a number 10 because you've got to dominate the game. If you're not going to do too much defending, which most number 10s don't, and Mkhitaryan has been criticised by Mourinho for not being tough enough and not working hard enough defensively, you have to influence the game. You have to be the best player on the field. And I'm not sure Mkhitaryan, well, he certainly didn't do it at Manchester United. I saw him do it for half a season at Borussia Dortmund. I think it's a gamble by Arsene Wenger and Arsenal to take Mkhitaryan to Arsenal because he hasn't proved himself in the Premier League.
Indeed, but do you think people have forgotten just how good he can be, and perhaps he can get back to that again?
He was a good player, a very good player at Borussia Dortmund, but he wasn't a great player at Borussia Dortmund.
But are any of the Arsenal players great players? I mean, is he on the level?
He's not as good as Ozil in terms of what Ozil can do on the ball.
On a good day from Ozil.
Is he as good as Wilshire? I don't think he's as good as Wilshire. I think he's got plenty of pace. I think he can see a pass. He's got some clever little touches. But I don't think he's a player that's going to dominate the game. Arsenal need players that are going to take the game by the scruff of the neck and dominate.
So this is a bit of a disappointing signing
Ozil on his day will do that. Mkhitaryan is an okay player and he'll do quite well at Arsenal, but I don't think he's going to be a world beater.
So this is a disappointing signing for you?
Okay. I think he'll be probably better than Iwobi. He'll be better than Welbeck, but he won't be as good as Sanchez.
Okay. All the very latest on Arsenal and the January window. Keep it right here at ESPN.